Have we ever had the internet issues? Oh my God. Welcome to the Philippines. So we've been a many year Globe customer. Now for you that don't know, Globe is one of only the couple major players that are here in the Philippines. It's Globe and PLDT is the main two companies when it comes to home broadband internet. Both have fiber in some areas, but not all areas. Well, PLDT has fiber in our area, but y'all have already heard the stories. No available sockets to plug into. Only 8 for our area. You know the story already. If you hadn't, go back and hear that one. Well, Globe is still on wire. They're still, using the copper wire. And that's what we've had for several years here. And there's moments it works and moments it don't. It's not very good speeds, but it's enough that you can suffice. You can watch some TV. You can do a slow many hour upload for a video, but many hours is better than never. All right, well, our old house is just right there through those trees. If those trees wasn't right there, you would just see our old house just right there. And the wire runs right along behind this house, right up to the highway up there. And it joins in on the main, what we call trunk line along the highway. Well, the coconut trees and the people and all down through there always destroy our line, mainly the coconut trees. Once it gets down low, then the people destroy it. So as you see in here, we really don't have no big thick group of trees or nothing here inside the subdivision. So to stop just keep repairing that old line, let's just go ahead and get the line over here to our new property. The Globe contractor, the technician that's contracted with Globe, he's out here and he says, y'all should transfer it over to your new place, just a couple 100 feet away. But he says, well, I have to tie in on the main line up there. I'm gonna need a work order ticket in order to do it. Go to their office, get a work order ticket. Gotcha. So Monday, we get a work order ticket to transfer our service over here next door to the new house. Then I wait. And it was supposed to be ready then. Maybe somebody be out Monday, Tuesday. Nothing. I said, watch your phone. Last night, I get a text message from Globe from their main office, and it says, get this, that we have canceled your transfer request because your plan and service is not available in your new area. So from 200 feet right over there to where I'm standing, crossways, and exactly the same parallel from the street where the line is up there, service ain't available here. So with all we have going on, I'm in a truck this morning, making that hour driving to the city, hour waiting Globe office, and then an hour coming back home. So 3-hour round trip to deal with Globe again. I was unlucky and did not get the same very sweet, nice girl that I don't remember her name. I'm sorry if she sees this video. I don't remember your name, but you were very helpful, nice girl. Mel and I both agree with that. And it must have been her day off or something. She wasn't there, and there was a fill-in. I could see her face from the beginning that this wasn't going to go well. She looks at it and says, "Oh, you've only had your service since like the 15th or 20th or something, or January." What? No, we're not a new customer. We've been with you for years. Well, that's not what I see. I said there was a service call on that date. I mean, come on, really, people? And then she don't make any calls or anything in front of us like the other girl always does. She goes to a back room. And then she comes back to tell me that service is not available here where we're at. I'm like, this is moronic. It is moronic. I'm just, let's say it like it is. That is moronic. And I said, I'm not accepting that. This is crazy. So Then she disappears again, comes back and says, okay, we've put in for a site survey. Well, I've already been through the site survey thing with PLDT, but come on, site survey? The technician already said he just needs the ticket number to put it over here 200 feet over from where we're at. I said, no, ma'am, I'm not leaving and I'm not accepting that. And she said, well, I've already talked to someone in our contractor's office. I've already talked to somebody. I said, who's that somebody? Because I know Philippines, it could just be any employee sitting at a desk. The information never even moved forward. I know this. I said, who's somebody? Who's a name? I want to talk to him. She said, well, we don't have communication between our contractors and the customers. I said, that's impossible, because it's the contractors coming to my house to install it, and I communicate. They're allowed to speak to me. So let me talk to them so we can get this figured out. Well, I said, but I'm not leaving and accepting just, okay, I'll talk to somebody. I said, every person in the world is somebody. I need to know who that somebody is. So she sees that she wasn't going to push me out of the office that easy. So then she goes in that mysterious back room again that we've never encountered. And she comes out after a while and she invites me into the back room. Lo and behold, where it's just employees only. And there's a girl sitting there at a desk, and they've got the software pulled up that uses Google Maps. And they've got pulled up here where we're at. And they're showing an old Google map of this subdivision from years ago. And some software saying that service is not available here. Just some software telling them that. That's mega out of date. And I pulled up and showed current pictures of what this place is like. I said, man, that is so old. That whole area has changed so much since back in those days. Man, just unbelievable. I said, so you're sending me away relying on some out-of-date maps. I said, this don't even make sense. You know that with their service, you know that you have my house right there. It was just unbelievable. So they said, okay, we're going to do our own survey here, and they're going to go ahead and show that their service after I bullheaded them. Well, that was just a couple hours ago, and Globe is here now installing our line. The contractor that I'm not supposed to talk to. But yet we always talk. And everybody knows him in this community. I tell you, welcome to the Philippines. This is how business is done. It's absolutely unreal. And I'm not done. If I could get on PLDT or fiber, or better yet, because I want to be off grid away from wire lines, and now that's going to be a wire attached to my property. If I can find one of these satellite internet companies, and I used to be in that business as well in the US, I would definitely go with it. I have Mel and I have a subscriber named James, that he sent me a link to a company. I looked them up. They're actually out of like Sweden, but they recently with SpaceX launched a satellite that's supposed to bring internet into this part of the country, into remote areas all throughout the Pacific Asian region. I read the news story that he gave me, the link he gave me. I read the news story, but I went to the company's website, and directly on their website had nothing at this point in time reflecting any kind of service being available. Only just big commercial type operations, even though that news story said that it was going to bring it to rural consumers. So maybe the satellite's just so new, because this was just in December. Maybe it's just so new that they actually haven't got the product out yet. If they do, I definitely going to look at that. And it's not just about having a wire not attached to our place, which I'm pretty big. I don't like wires attached to the place. That's why we are grid free, you know, off grid here. And but also, let's look, we're in a typhoon ridden country, and typhoons means trees falling, taking out cables and lines. And sometimes it takes them 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months even to restore services. So if I have a very well secured dish here, far away from any debris that may strike it, I would not be affected by those downtimes like that. And so that's another promising thing to me, to have a satellite based internet service here, as long as the reflector is not too large that would grab too much of a wind load. Well, I see them moving closer here up the street. Whoop, there they are right there. They are running the line pole to pole right now. He's unspooling cable behind the van, and soon we're gonna have internet, and I can maybe timely get some videos back up to you guys.